Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's recipe is Rajma Chawal. That is a curry that is made out of red kidney beans or the rajma and served with rice. So to get started with the rice or the jeera rice, here I have taken a pressure cooker and added about 3 teaspoons of oil and about 1.5 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Then I'm giving it a good saute until the jeera turns into nice golden color and releases nice aroma. After this is done, I'm adding about 1.25 cup of rice that is already washed and kept aside and giving it a good saute just for a minute and not more than that before I add the required water for it. Now I'm adding about 3 cups of water. Then I'm just giving it a good mix before I add in salt and pressure cook it. Then I'm closing the lid with the gasket and whistle on and cooking it for about 3 to 4 whistles. After the pressure is released, this is how it turned out. It's nice and very aromatic. Now let's keep this aside and move on to making rajma curry. So for that I have taken here about 1 cup of red kidney beans, that is rajma, and soaking this in water for about 12 to 15 hours until it doubles in its size. So now I'm transferring it into a pressure cooker. And to add in the extra flavor, I'm adding about 2 bay leaves and 1 cinnamon piece and pressure cooking this for about 5 to 7 whistles until the rajma cooks really well and soft. This is how it turned out into soft, mashy texture. Then I'm mashing some beans so that it'll help the rajma curry turn out little thick and nice. And I'm just putting it aside and moving on to the next procedure. And in a kadai, I'm adding about 1.5 teaspoon of butter, then adding about 1 teaspoon of crushed ginger and garlic, and giving it a good saute so that the butter, garlic and ginger releases nice aroma. And then now I'm adding about half a cup of chopped onions and giving it a good saute. And to mention, this curry can also be served with rotis or chapatis, but with jeera rice it really tastes amazing. And then I added about 3/4 cup of tomato puree and giving it a good mix. Now I'm covering it and cooking it for about 5 minutes until the raw smell of the tomato is gone and it releases oil. Now let's add in the spices. So about half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 3/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, and about 1 teaspoon of raw mango powder, that is amchur powder, and giving it a good saute so that the raw smell of all the spices are gone before I dump in the cooked rajma or the red kidney beans. And then I give it a good mix before I add in the salt and the required water and cooking it for about 5 to 10 minutes so that the flavors and all the spices will be absorbed by the rajma and turn into a nice curry. And to mention, this is actually a very staple diet that is consumed in northern parts of Indian subcontinent, especially in Punjabi cuisines and other country cuisines like in Pakistani and Nepali cuisines as well. And this recipe has a lot of carbs and protein and fiber content in it, so it's better to consume it for lunch or on any special occasion that you have at home. And I really loved this recipe the day I tasted it, so I obviously tried it at home and it turned out really well. So don't forget to give this amazing recipe a try in your home as well. Now I'm finishing the recipe with fresh chopped coriander leaves for about 1/4 cup. And to mention, I forgot to add kasuri methi, but you can add in about a teaspoon of kasuri methi as well before you serve it with fresh onions and jeera rice. Give this amazing recipe a try in your home and comment below how it turns out. And until next time I meet you, bye.